Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to your new English lesson. Today we're gonna read some interesting sentences in English. So, if you're ready, let's get started. Ako ste spremni, krećemo odmah. The first one is, I want to get a football for my birthday. I want to get a football for my birthday. What do you want to get for your birthday? Maybe a new watch, new glasses. What do you want to get for your birthday? He wants to get a football for his birthday. Number 2. Excuse me, could I get past? Excuse me, could I get past? Can you move just a little bit? I need to go there, so can I or could I get past, please? The cat climbed up the tree and couldn't get down. Poor cat. So she could climb up the tree, but she couldn't get down. So who climbed up the tree? The cat. How could she climb up the tree, and now why can't she get down? I don't get it. Ne razumijem kako može se popne, ne može sići. It's easier to climb up than to get down. She's getting married next year. Have you heard the news? She's getting married next year. Yeah, she found a perfect guy and she's getting married. She's so excited and happy. Let's get together again next year. Not next week, next year. Da se nađemo zajedno, ali sljedeće godine. For example, we met at the seaside, so let's get together here at this beach, on this beach next summer. What do you think? Please don't get up. Please don't get up. Nemoj da ustaješ. He is busy getting ready for his trip. So, what is he doing? Does he have some free time? I'm afraid he doesn't have free time. He's going on a trip and he's very busy getting ready for it. So he has to pack his bags, to find his passport, to book a hotel, to buy a ticket maybe. So he's very busy getting ready for the trip. She is getting breakfast ready. What is she doing? She's getting breakfast ready. She's in the kitchen. She's preparing some juice, some eggs, some oatmeal. So she's getting breakfast ready. Oh, good. I'm hungry. They didn't even get angry. So they didn't even get angry. I took their bowl and I threw it away. And the kids, they didn't even get angry. It was surprising. I thought they would get angry, but they didn't. They didn't get angry. And do you get angry easily? What kind of person are you? Are you edgy? Do you get angry easily or not? He was getting really worried. He was getting really worried. So he wasn't completely worried at that point, but he was getting worried. He was becoming really worried. So for example, it was late in the evening and his daughter wasn't at home, and then it was like 10 o'clock and then 11, and he began to get really, really worried. He was getting really worried. He was worried about her. But she came, safe and sound. He got a cloth and he began to clean up the mess. So he got a cloth. It's like a krpa. He got a cloth, or he took a cloth, and he began to clean up the mess. He couldn't stand the mess, so he just took or got a cloth and he began to clean everything up. Number 13, I didn't get a reply. Did you get a reply to your email? No. Unfortunately, I haven't or I didn't get a reply. I was hoping to get it, but I didn't get it. Do you want to come along? So I'm going out. Do you want to come with me? Do you want to come along? Yeah, why not? Let's go. I was very glad to get a present from her. I was very glad to get a present from her because I thought she didn't like me at all. I thought she didn't like me. I invited her to my birthday party, but I didn't expect her to buy me a present. And then I didn't even expect her to show up, but she showed up, and above all, she got me a present. So I was over the moon. I was really excited and really happy. She had worked as a waitress before she got a job in the office. So after finishing school, she couldn't find a job in the office. So she got a job in a restaurant, and then she was working as a waitress for some time, and then she got a job in the office. The more she got to know Max, the more intelligent and more handsome she thought he was. Wow. So the more she got to know him, the more intelligent and more handsome she thought he was. So to get to know somebody, upoznati. So I don't know him, but I'm getting to know him. And she didn't know him, but she was getting, or she got to know him. And then the more she got to know him, the more intelligent and more handsome she thought he was. You've got nothing to lose. Why don't you try? You've got nothing to lose. Yeah, you're right. I'll try. I've got nothing to lose. Why not? I got Mary to correct the errors in my composition. I made her do this, or I asked her to do that, and she said yes. So I got her correct the errors in my essay, in my homework, in my composition. So I'm sure that I made some errors, and I got her to correct them. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. Okay, you know the song? I won't let you down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't do something that I won't like, that will hurt me in any way. So, or if I tell you to come tomorrow at 8, please be here at 8. Don't let me down. Don't disappoint me. Don't let me down. Would you read my letter, please, and correct the mistakes? Could you read my letter and correct mistakes? I got fat. My clothes don't fit right anymore. I got fat, which is not good, and my clothes don't fit me anymore. They don't fit right anymore. They're too small for me. I need to buy some new clothes. Or to lose some weight. He always played bad guys, but he always got the girls. So usually bad guys get the girls. Do you agree? He always played bad guys, but he always got the girls. Where did you buy this beautiful bag? I got it for my birthday. Where did you buy it? I got it for my birthday. Oh, you're a lucky one. You got this beautiful bag for your birthday. You didn't have to spend money on it. You didn't have to buy it. I got a message from him. I got a text message from him. What did you get? Did he call you? No, he didn't call me, but I got his message. I'm having trouble getting the car started, so I can't start my car. I'm having trouble getting the car started. I can't start my car. I'm getting tired. I need a break. So I'm getting tired. I'm not at all like completely tired, exhausted, but I feel that I'm getting tired. So maybe, yeah, I could use a break. I need a break. That's amazing. That is amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, it is. I'm satisfied with my salary. I got a new job and I'm so happy, and the money is good, which is important. So are you satisfied with your salary? Yeah, I'm satisfied with the money, with the paycheck, with my salary. I can't complain. Are you hardworking? Yeah, I think I am. I didn't used to be very hardworking, but now I am hardworking. Do you eat enough vegetables? That's a good question for me. Sometimes I don't eat enough vegetables, but I should eat more vegetables, I know. So, do you eat enough vegetables? But now, at last, I can beat you. Now, at last, I can beat you. So, to win, pobediti, I won, pobedio sam. Ali ako kažem pobedio sam tebe, then I have to use the word beat. I beat you. I'm getting up at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Oh my God. OMG. I have to get up really early. I have to get up at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. How are you getting on there? It's better now. So how are you getting on there? For example, you got a new job. Then I can ask you, how are you getting on? It's better now. It's getting better. It wasn't very good at the beginning, but now it's better. I'm getting used to the new environment. I am getting used to. So I'm not completely used to the new environment, but I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to working here. I'm getting used to my new colleagues. I'm getting used to using my new watch. I'm getting used to using my new computer. I'm getting used to the new environment. I started to get really bad headaches. For example, last year or maybe 10 years ago, I started to get really bad headaches. Yeah. Where did you get your haircut? Where did you get your haircut? I didn't get my haircut. I didn't have my haircut. Do you think I should have my haircut? Yeah, I think you should. My hair is too long. I think I should get or have my hair cut. Does he have curly hair? No, his hair is straight. So does he have curly hair or straight hair? He has straight hair. Whisper to me, she said, bending down. So when you whisper, you talk in a not loud voice, so you talk quietly, whispering. And she said, whisper to me, whisper to me. And she said that while she was bending down. Maybe she said that to a child, and then she had to bend down in order to hear him or her. The traffic was terrible. Why are you so annoyed and angry, and why are you so late? Well, the traffic was terrible. I got stuck in a traffic jam. The traffic was terrible, so yeah. The traffic was terrible, but our taxi driver knew some shortcuts, thankfully. Thankfully, he knew some shortcuts. It's always good to know some shortcuts, especially in a big city when the traffic is terrible. So if you know some shortcuts, then you can survive. What a terrible place. What a terrible place. This must be a terrible dream. Is it a dream or not? Am I dreaming or not? She must be really smart. Wow, she finished university and she's only 20 years old, so she must be really smart. They caught him lying and he felt really ashamed. So they caught their child, for example, telling lies. He was telling lies to them and they caught him, and then he felt ashamed. He felt embarrassed. He didn't feel okay. He felt ashamed and embarrassed because they caught him lying. We know each other. Can I introduce him or her. No, we know each other. How long have you known each other? How long have you known each other? We have known each other for some time, for ages, for 2 years, for a month. We have to see each other again soon. We have to see each other again soon. We don't see each other very often. I think we should see each other more often. Yeah, I agree. I'd rather stay in. I'd rather stay in. I don't want to go out. I'd rather stay in. I'd rather not talk about it. Where is she? How are you? I'd rather not talk about it. I'd rather stay at home than go out in this weather. It's too hot outside. It's 40 degrees. So I'd rather stay home than go out in this weather. I'd rather walk than take a bus. I'd rather walk than take a bus. It is rather warm for December. It's rather warm for December. Everything is absolutely perfect. Everything is absolutely perfect. The show was absolutely awful. We went to the theater last night, so what was the show like? What was the show like? It was absolutely awful. I agree with you, absolutely. I agree with you, absolutely. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. She is absolutely delighted. She got a new dog. She got a dog. And now she's absolutely delighted. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. When somebody tells you something and you don't understand or you didn't hear well, and then you can say, sorry, I didn't quite catch that. I didn't quite understand what you said. Did you manage to catch the bus? Did you manage to catch the bus? We got there at the same time. We got there at the same time. I felt some relief when I heard this question because I knew the answer to that question, and then I felt some relief when I heard the question. Do you mind if we leave now? Do you mind if we leave? I forgot to turn off the heating. It's too hot. Why is it so hot? Because I forgot to turn off the heating. It's so warm here. I forgot turning on the heating. Sorry. Here I forgot to turn off the heating. So why is it so cold? Because I forgot to turn off the heating. But I forgot turning on the heating, so I did turn it on, and that's why it's so hot in here. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Was it his fault? Was it his fault? It's not my fault that you're stuck here. It's not my fault that you're stuck here. Nisam ja kriv što si ti ovde zaglavio u ovom gradu, u ovom stanu, na ovom poslu. Oh, bringing up children, it's hard work. It's hard work. Yes, it is. Uzgajati, gajiti, decu je teško. I remembered to buy bread, so I remembered to buy it. I bought bread. I remembered to turn off the heating, so I did turn off the heating. I remembered to turn it off. I remember turning off the heating, but it is still hot. I remember distinctly that I did turn it off. I'm trying, but I keep falling down. I'm trying, but I keep falling down. I couldn't help falling asleep. I was so exhausted that I couldn't help falling asleep. I fell asleep immediately. I fell asleep immediately. I fell asleep while I was doing my homework. I fell asleep while I was doing my homework. I fell asleep in the middle of the lecture. Don't fall asleep now in the middle of my lecture. Like this person, he fell asleep in the middle of the lecture. At last the baby was asleep. At last the baby fell asleep, sorry. She slipped and she fell down the stairs. Oh my God, but she's okay, don't worry. She slipped she fell down the stairs. He hurt his left foot when he fell. How did he hurt his foot? He hurt it when he fell. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. We made a deal. We shook hands and we made a deal. Well, I have to deal with it. I have to deal with it. He felt in no condition to deal with this. It was too difficult for him and he wasn't able to deal with it. He felt in no condition to do that. He felt in no condition to deal with this. And how did you deal with it? How did you deal with it? I am a scientist and I deal with facts, not guesses. I am a scientist, I deal with facts, not guesses. She tried to deal with it as best as she could. She tried to deal with it as best as she could. I have a great deal to do tonight. I have a lot of things to do tonight. I have a great deal to do tonight. I regretted having wasted a great deal of time. So I spent some time there, but I regret it now. I regretted having wasted a great deal of time. I feel awful and I regret that I didn't study more. I feel awful now and I regret that I didn't study more. I regret that I didn't save any money last summer. I regret that I didn't save any money last summer. A lot of people are dealing with allergies now. A lot of people are they have allergies now, especially in spring. Deal us the cards. Deal us the cards. What's the best way to deal with people who are boring? What's the best way to deal with people who are boring? Don't listen to them. Avoid them. I spent a great deal of time dealing with that problem last week, but I did it. I managed to do that. I succeeded in doing that, although I spent a great deal of time dealing with that problem last week. I always have to look at the newspaper before breakfast. I always have to look at or to read newspaper before breakfast. And 100 for today, the last one for now, is when did that happen? Do you know when that happened? When did that happen? Do you know when that happened? It happened yesterday. Okay. Thanks for listening to me and see you next time. Bye.